Hello, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to look at a range stove by Whirlpool that's not heating up on the oven portion. This is a gas stove, so this really only applies to gas stoves. If it was electric, check out the other video in the link above, and that's a replacement of the element. This is going to actually be a replacement of the igniter. You'll have some racks in here, and you'll have a lower pan here that just pops out. And then you'll have your gas bar underneath there. So you want to get that thing out. All right, now that you got your plate out, you'll see the gas bar here that carries the gas in. And then right there, where those two holes are, there's usually a igniter that is bolted to it. And they commonly fail and go out. So here's the old one. And as you can see, it's in a million pieces there. And this is the old cover for it. The only thing you really need to save is the two screws. This is the new igniter. It's a universal one. And you see how it has two sets of tabs. All you're going to do is just match it. And you can tell they're exactly the same. The tabs line up in the same spot. So you just won't use one set of it. Most of the time the connector is not going to match. So we'll just cut that off. Put this glass type fiberglass wire coating on there. And then to connect everything, you have to use ceramic wire nuts. If you use plastic wire nuts, they will melt and you will have a big problem on your hands. So use ceramic ones. Again, we'll put the link in the description. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this and make it. You make the wire the size of the old one. Just save your old one until you get it, and we'll get it all together. All right, as you can see, we slid the new fiberglass flame covering over the wires, and we used the old OEM connector and cut off the one that it came with and use some ceramic wire nuts. You're gonna go ahead and wanna put some tape around that. This section will be out of the oven, so we're gonna use electrical tape. If for some reason it's in the oven or close to the oven, you're gonna have to use some type of fiberglass tape. Otherwise the tape will burn off, so we'll tape that up. We're gonna fish it through and get it put on to the actual gas tube, and it goes through that hole out to the back, which most ovens do. So after we get it bolted up, we'll pull the oven out. All right, as you can see, it's bolted to the side of the gas tube there with the two bolts. You don't need to over torque them, just snug them. The top two just sit there, and the wires are pushed back through. Make sure that the igniter is not touching the gas tube itself. If it is, just bend it back out of the way. We're going to pull the oven out and make the connection in the back now. All right, once you get it through, you'll have everything taped, make the connection back here. And most of them have a cover plate, so put that cover plate on, push the oven back into the hole, and then test it and make sure it works. All right, so the oven's back in the hole. We're going to go ahead and turn it on to bake. And you want to get it up to, do 400 to make sure it's high enough. Start. We're going to sit here, actually going to close the oven door so we don't blow up. But you'll see the igniter there turn on bright orange, and the gas should turn on. There it goes. See the igniter lighten up orange, and it should ignite the gas. All right, I heard the gas valve open, so the gas should be coming through shortly. There it is. So the gas flame is on. Now that it's verified that you do have gas, you're going to want to go ahead and shut it down and put all the plating back in and restart the oven up to operating temperature and make sure it warms up to about 400, and then you're done. All right, we got everything back together. Got the oven tray down there. We're going to go ahead and turn the oven on to bake, and we're going to bring it up to 400 degrees and hit start. And it's at 100 now. We'll come back and check it once it heats up. All right, as you can see, the temperature is now going up off of 100. So that's it. Just verify you hit the mark that you want, which was 400. And that concludes this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.